The transformation of muscle cars into exotic killers is a thrilling journey of innovation. From raw power to precision engineering, these cars evolved through key advancements in performance, design, and technology. Here are 7 points that highlight how the fastest muscle cars became capable of rivaling the world's most exotic machines. Number 7. Powerful roots in muscle car history. The history of the Dodge Challenger dates back to the late 1960s and early 1970s, when muscle cars were at their peak. With vehicles like the Challenger, Mustang, and Camaro taking center stage, the muscle car at that time became a cultural icon, motivated by a demand for speed and force. The Challenger was one of those vehicles that was made to be noticed on the street and on drag strips. It debuted in 1970 as Dodge's answer to the Ford Mustang's increasing appeal, and it stood out thanks to its aggressive stance, broad fenders, and selection of potent engines. The original muscle car's big displacement engine, which came in a variety of power levels from V8s to more potent models, was its central component. With an emphasis on performance at the quarter-mile strip, these engines were designed for speed, power, and dominance. However, muscle vehicles lost favor as fuel efficiency standards and emissions laws increased throughout the 1970s. However, when the Challenger was brought back to life in 2008, Dodge capitalized on the sentimental appeal by creating a contemporary version of the iconic muscle vehicle that had all the performance, power, and style of a contemporary icon. The new Challenger solidified its position as a modern muscle car powerhouse by fusing the original's raw power with the comfort and elegance of contemporary technology. Number 6. Performance evolution. The performance progression of the contemporary Challenger has been nothing short of remarkable. Although the Challenger's foundation was built on enormous V8 engines and horsepower, Dodge understood that contemporary performance cars needed smoothness and cutting-edge engineering in addition to sheer power. The Challenger SRT model's introduction of the Hemi V8 marked the start of the current Challenger's evolution. When the SRT Hellcat was introduced in 2015, it had a 707 horsepower engine, which was a huge improvement above previous muscle cars. With performance figures that solidified the Challenger's place in the world of exotic sports cars, this was a major advancement. At the time, the Hellcat's 3.6-second 0 to 60 mph acceleration time was unprecedented for a muscle vehicle. Dodge introduced variants like the Red Eye and Superstock, which further pushed the boundaries, as they continued to enhance and increase the Challenger's performance throughout the years. For instance, the Red Eye had a larger supercharger and an improved Hellcat engine that produced 797 horsepower. With its 840 horsepower and track-ready upgrades, the Challenger SRT Demon, which was introduced in 2017, set the performance standard. The Demon was the fastest production car in the world at the time, thanks to its incredible capabilities, which included a quarter-mile run time of 9.65 seconds. Dodge transformed the Challenger into a vehicle that was more than just quick. It was a real danger to exotic supercars thanks to constant improvement and a concentration on power. Number 5. Advanced technology integration. While the 1960s muscle cars were known for their unadulterated power, the current Challenger combines that legacy with state-of-the-art technology to improve every facet of its performance. Improvements in the handling and suspension systems were among the most obvious. Muscle vehicles used to perform well in straight lines, but had trouble handling and navigating corners. But with its advanced adaptive suspension systems, electronic stability controls, and launch control systems, the current Challenger is far more capable on twisting roads and racetracks. It was the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon that first demonstrated how cutting-edge technology could improve the driving experience. The Demon was built with the intention of conquering the drag strip, and it has a TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic transmission, drag-specific tires, and air conditioning to cool the supercharged engine. Dodge included features like high-performance Brembo brakes and differential locks for improved handling in high-stress situations. But it wasn't just about straight-line speed. With a high degree of customization and driving precision that was previously unthinkable for a muscle car, the Challenger has been able to compete with more exotic rivals because to its emphasis on both performance and technology. The Challenger is a true all-around performance thanks to these cutting-edge technology, not merely a straight-line monster. Number 4. Track and handling capabilities. The Challenger's increased ability to perform on the track demonstrated how it had changed into an exotic killer. Muscle cars weren't always thought of as having great handling, even though they were always renowned for their ability to go straight. Among the first muscle cars to truly embrace track skills were the Dodge Challenger SRT, Hellcat Red-Eye, and SRT Superstock. Dodge made significant investments to enhance the suspension system of the vehicle, which included the installation of adaptive dampers that provide more accurate control over the vehicle's handling under various circumstances. Furthermore, even at higher speeds, the Challenger was able to stop more successfully and corner with more agility thanks to the stronger brakes and wider tires found on these variants. The Superstock variant, which has 807 horsepower, was specifically made to perform seriously on the track as well as in a straight line. Number 3. Customization and limited editions. Dodge's emphasis on customization and limited editions was another element that helped the Challenger enter uncharted territory. Modern Challengers come with a broad range of specialized packages, in contrast to older muscle cars that frequently had little options beyond engine size and trim. In order to make it the fastest production car at the time, the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, for instance, was available in a limited production run with options like weight reduction packages, drag-specific tires, and improved cooling systems. In addition, Dodge created the SRT Superstock, a modern performance beast with race-tuned suspension, distinctive wheels, and even an optional wide-body package as a nod to the nostalgia for vintage muscle cars. By pushing the car's capabilities to the limit, these limited editions gave enthusiasts the opportunity to purchase a vehicle that was not only uncommon, but also made for certain high-performance uses. Number 2. Unrivaled straight-line speed. Muscle cars have long been known for their straight-line speed, and the current Challenger went above and above. Being the first production car to run a 9-second quarter mile, the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon was especially revolutionary. The Demon crushed the performance of numerous supercars, some of which had previously been regarded as the kings of acceleration, making this feat unprecedented for a street car. Dodge designed the Demon with drag-specific features, including a launch mode that maximized the car's takeoff and drag radial tires for optimum grip. So it wasn't just about horsepower. With a top speed of 168 mph and a 0 to 60 mph time of 2.3 seconds, the Demon completely changed the definition of a muscle car and transformed it into a straight-line monster that could smash performance records that were previously believed to be the sole purview of expensive hypercars. With its 807 horsepower engine, the Challenger SRT Superstock even carried on the tradition of straight-line speed, providing a vehicle that could rival some of the quickest exotic vehicles in the world in terms of acceleration and top speed. Number 1. Cult following and reputation. The Challenger has become a cult classic throughout time, combining performance with nostalgia and winning the admiration of auto aficionados everywhere. The Challenger is a unique car because of its sharp grille, powerful dimensions, and recognizable racing stripes. Although it still has strong roots in muscle car culture, its fan base has grown to include people who appreciate high-performance cars, in addition to more conventional enthusiasts. In addition to its unadulterated strength, this fan base admires the Challenger for its ability to combine traditional American muscle with cutting-edge performance technology. Along with the admiration of muscle car aficionados, the Challenger has developed a crossover following thanks to its growing track capabilities and technical innovations, which have also drawn interest from supercar enthusiasts. The Challenger is a car that can compete with the best of them, while yet being affordable for a wider range of people because to its unique combination of performance and style. This voyage illustrates how a car with a muscle car pedigree developed into an advanced, high-performance vehicle that could easily compete with some of the priciest and most complex exotic cars on the planet. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.